Howdy, folks. It's Dr. Flo back, not telling you what I heard, but what I know. What I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're always going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. Thanks for being here. This week's theme is all about love as a legacy, reflecting on the lasting impact of love-driven lives. Thank you so much, Tara, for saying my hair is beautiful. I'm starting to like it. It went through many phases, but I like it now. So yeah, love as a legacy. And some of you heard one or two of these questions in our morning peer support group within the network. It is Heart Chakra Wednesday. The mantra is I love. And here are some questions that will help you root in your compassion, your connection, and your service. Thank you, Tara Praolo Studio, for being here. And thank you for the continual love as we build and connect in the world. All you need is one other awesome soul that wants to say good morning, good afternoon, good night, and be part of your journey, and you are a very rich person on the planet. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful that TikTok installed a reduced background noise setting. So no matter where I am and no matter what I'm doing, you all will be able to hear me come through loud and clear. And that will also take us deeper in our legacy rooted in love and compassion. And I'm one of these people who believes that love and compassion is one of the greatest forces. Love is and compassion is that's math. Two of the greatest forces on the planet. And so I am thrilled to share about the legacy of those things today. Here are your questions to reflect upon today. And thanks for being here. What acts of kindness do you want to ripple beyond your lifetime? Remember, we're talking about legacy. What acts of kindness do you want to ripple beyond your lifetime? How do you want your love to be remembered by those closest to you? How do you want your love to be remembered by those closest to you? In what ways can compassion heal future generations? In what ways can compassion heal future generations? Very hairy monster day. What stories of your generosity do you hope will be retold? What stories of your generosity do you hope will be retold? Yes. How do you define a love that transcends time? How do you define a love that transcends time? How can service to others be the cornerstone? How can service to others be the cornerstone of your legacy? Cornerstone. How can service to others be the cornerstone of your legacy? I cannot say that word today. The cornerstone. Oh man, how can service to others be the cornerstone of your legacy? What examples of unconditional love do you want to leave behind? What examples of unconditional love would you like to leave behind? How do you balance loving yourself with leaving love for others? How do you balance loving yourself with leaving love for others? I'm so grateful to be human today. I love my humanity. I love being myself. I love being in my flow. Even the lady in the grocery store was like, oh, Flo, I see you really are about the lavender chamomile tea and just being in calm, peaceful spaces. I'm like, yeah, it's part of my name. Last night when I was on Roblox on an impromptu date that I didn't want to go on, but I just wanted to have fun, they were like, so what do we call you? And I was like, Flo. And they were like, Flo? I was like, yes, Flo. It's a yoga term. It's a life term. It's a river term. It's an ocean term. It's a water term. Flo. Flo. How do you balance loving yourself and leaving love for others? Flo. What communities have most benefited from your open heart? What communities have most benefited from your open heart? Remember, today we're talking about compassion, connection, and service in connection with our legacy. And we all have stories of our lives that we're leaving behind. How do you want your heart to continue beating in the lives of others? That was a question I asked in the room this morning. How do you want your heart to continue beating in the lives of others? And my answer this morning was that I want to leave behind a can-do attitude in everyone that I've touched in this life. This idea that if you have a positive, giving, vibrant idea or dream in your heart, you can do it. Everything that I desire that is giving to the planet, loving to the planet, self-honoring, everything that I want to do for my expansion of my joy and my happiness and my abundance, I can do it. And you can do it. And Tara wants people to know that they have a choice. Yes, they have a choice to do it. They can do it. You can do it. We can do it. We just have to put our love into it. You can do it. Just put a little bit of love into it. You know, I used to coach people and still coach people to look for the love, look for the good, look for the areas where you can infuse more love into what you're doing, more enthusiasm, more passion. Even as I'm talking to you right now, I'm putting more love into this live stream, and it feels so much lighter and brighter as a result of expressing that love. And I know that it's going to ripple and return to be multiplied. Why? Because I'm loved and lovable. I've always been loved and lovable, and I'm always going to be loved and lovable. And I'm going to end this live now so that I can get a good package up for all of the people who pay attention in the podcast and the replays. But I'll come back onto TikTok to connect with the Soul family to see how your afternoon's going. And in the meantime, stay in your power, stay in your joy, stay loved and lovable, and keep being joyful. Keep being hopeful. Keep expecting the best. It's going to work out for those of us who believe it. So do not give up on your hope. I'll be back with the after show. Talk soon.